It's good to be the top UFO channel once again, right here at Third Phase Moon, sharing the best videos from around the world. We've got the greatest UFOs captured this month, February 2020, and we're going to go over them all. Right now, I want to share with you Kelly Hurley's latest upload, captured over Orlando, Florida. Take a look at this. We've got so many videos. I want to get your thoughts. What did Kelly Hurley capture just last night?
This has to be drones. Like, it has to be.
Over Orlando, Florida, did you capture it? We want to get the videos, submit it to us right here at Third Phase Moon.
The heck?
You know what's crazy? It goes up like that, it turns off, and then it turns back on, it comes right back down.
Is that like...
Something's going on in our skies.
What the hell is that?
Now stay tuned. The best of February 2020. The videos keep coming in and we want to share them to you as fast as possible. And right now I've got 3 videos that I want to share with you tonight. Coming in from California and NASA. They got some explaining to do. What was captured on Mars? But before we get to that, I want you guys to take a close look at this video. Uploaded by a YouTuber named Justified. He's allowed us permission to share this with you. It's breaking news. Take a look at this.
What the hell?
You see a streak?
No.
Justified uploaded this video within the past few hours today, February 2nd, 2020, and he says he saw this thing hover in the air for about 22 minutes.
That is strange.
It was hovering right over the suburbs over Tulare County, California. He says that the object floated over his neighbors' homes and moved a few times, but stayed floating over the houses. He says he thought it was a weather balloon at first, but he says there's no strings were visible to his eye.
That is so strange.
He doesn't know what it was, and he doesn't know why it would be hovering over the suburban homes. He says he has no idea what it is, and that's why we're sharing it with you.
It's really weird. There's like no strings or anything. It's just floating. I don't know what it's a perfect circle.
He managed actually to capture a second shot, a good close-up of this massive dark orb. Brett, what do you think Justified captured on his cell phone? He's got 2 videos of it, and that's a good thing. He wanted to get a closer look to find out exactly what it was. Right now, he doesn't have any explanation. Justified nailed this. I like what we're looking at. I think this is probably just one of many videos that are going to come in to Third Phase of Moon of whatever this is that was filmed over California. The thing is too large not to be recognized by more people, so I'm thinking this is just one of many videos. What is it? I'm not sure. Could it be a weather balloon? Definitely, but is it? That's the big question. We need to find out. That's why we're sharing it with you. And again, I want to get your guys' comments. What do you think this is? What do you think Justified captured? Now, let's get to this. A UFO hunter. She's always having her eyes on the skies. A YouTube channel, Shelly's UFOs, uploaded this video and has allowed us to share it with you. It's another UFO sighting, but this time it emits some kind of beam of light. Watch this.
This one's amazing. Oh, wow. What is that? Holy crap. Look at that. Wow. And my battery's going dead. Great. Wow. Amazing. Absolutely amazing.
Shelly's been a contributor to Third Phase Moon over the years with some of her amazing captures of anomalies in the skies over Los Angeles. And now we got 2 videos that we're looking at. We've just shared with you, and I want to get your comments. What do you think's going on in this video? What energy type force is emitting this kind of light out of a beam? If it were a simple drone, I don't imagine it being such a high beam of spectrum, a very solid beam, whatever it is. Is it some maybe military experimentation going on? Brent, what's your thoughts on this?
Yeah, we met Shelly, I think about 5 years ago, and she shared a portfolio of her pictures, and she's got a huge array of UFO captures. A lot of it seems to be, she claims, interdimensional. Could this be what we're looking at here? An interdimensional craft of some sort that's emitting some light.
Shelly, we want to thank her for sharing her video with us right here at Third Phase Moon, and I'm sure she's going to be capturing more of these anomalies. We're going to be supplying the original link, so you take a look at Shelly's UFOs. She's got a lot of evidence, and she's got some good equipment, and I like the way she stabilized the video and went through the process of sharing her basic evidence with us. It makes our job a lot easier. Thanks again, Shelly. Now, let's get to this. It's a video that was uploaded of photographs stitched together via the Gigapan from Mars, and Scott Waring from the UFO database claims that he may have discovered some kind of organic life, a plant on Mars, and we're looking at it right now, and I'm pull up closer on this thing, and again, it does stand out. It looks a little bizarre, but biological in nature, a plant, I'm not exactly sure. I could see where Scott's kind of getting his bearings around it. Brent, what do you think? Is this some kind of life form?
Yeah, you could look at it, and it could kind of look like, you would say, a sprout with a bulb growing on the top of this, kind of like a rosebud, you would almost say, but a Martian rosebud. Definitely, it creates a look of organic life, but could it just be pareidolia, maybe looking at a stone on Mars and then stretching in that stem, whatever it is, might not even be connected. But if it is, this could be some sort of organic, I would say fungus life found on Mars would be extraordinary.
Now, videos coming in over Yuma, and a mystery behind the black smoke coming out of an airplane. We don't know what the heck's going on. And something over Russia. Take a look at this video right now. We're looking at the video. It was uploaded February 3rd, 2020 by M. Meko, coming in from a region in Russia. And what are we looking at? To me, it looks very strange indeed. Is this some kind of cloud just hovering over there with this peculiar cigar-shaped look about it? Or is it something that we can't explain, an atmospheric anomaly? Brent, I want to get your thoughts here.
Russia's killing it with their UFO videos as of late, and we've been getting a plethora of information out of there. And this one is to say the least, very interesting. Is it a balloon or a cloud or something else, maybe cloaking in the sky? Definitely resembles your typical cigar-shaped UFO. I like the way it just stays there.
I'm wondering, Brent, is this possibly a hoax or CGI going on, or some kind of manipulation, or is this authentic? It's hard to tell. We're looking at the video a little closer. I'm adding some brightness and contrast to make this thing, whatever it is, pop. It seems definitely suspended in air. It's not a drone or any kind of aircraft that I'm aware of. A possible kite, people might say. I don't think so. Whatever it is, it's strange.
And it's huge. I would estimate the size to be probably about 60 to 80 feet long and in distance.
I'd have to agree with you, Brent. Whatever it is, it stays stationary in the sky. And it doesn't react like it would be a cloud or anything. It's not dissipating. It's not moving. It almost seems that it's a solid structure, whatever it is. I'm going to want to get your thoughts below, people. What do you think was captured by Mmeco? We're going to be supplying the original link below so you can take a look for yourself. Now, let's get to this. The next video coming in from Yuma.
This is interesting. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lights just hanging over Yuma. Not really sure what they are. And of course my camera doesn't get very good pictures, so it's all fuzzy. And you know what they say about fuzzy UFO pictures.
A video uploaded by a YouTuber named Devil Travels. We're looking at this video right now, and he uploaded it a little over 2 weeks ago. He says they're unusual flying objects over Yuma, Arizona. I want to get your thoughts. What's going on? Let's just roll the video a little bit.
About a minute later, these 3 showed up. They're probably some sort of interesting flare that holds up into the sky for some reason. No, they're not moving. Just sitting there. And I imagine eventually, one by one, they'll go out.
When Brent made me aware of this video, I was about to say that these are probably just military flares and exercise going on, but these 3 lights, if you look closely, and this video rolls for a little bit, they remain perfectly stationary. They don't descend to the ground whatsoever. They're just hovering over there. I don't think these are drones or helicopters. There's something going on here. Just watch this.
It really is a shame I don't have decent zoom on this camera.
I like the way they just stay stationary. You look at that from looking at the telephone poles in that vicinity and looking at these 3 lights that almost resemble shape of a TR-3B. It doesn't move. It just stays in one position.
Actually, you could almost see a triangular shadow within these orbs of light, but I'm not exactly sure if this is one craft or maybe 3 individual lights. Possibly flares, but again, just watching it, they're not descending whatsoever. I want to thank Devil Travels for letting us share this video right here at Third Phase Moon. We're going to be supplying the original link below. What was captured over Yuma? Again, leave your comments. Let's get to this next video right now. a series of photographs submitted to my Gmail by Chris Toms. He was on his way back from Switzerland and back to Canada. He captured this a few years ago, but it's the first time anybody's seen these series of photos, and we're looking at it, and we thought we'd share it with you. Brent, I want to get your thoughts. What's going on here? Is there something nefarious going on, is what Chris Toms explains. He doesn't know exactly what's going on. What's this exhaust coming off this plane? Is this some kind of conventional airplane? Is this a military aircraft spewing something unknown, a dark gas of combustion? What is coming out of this thing? It definitely doesn't look like it is anything good. Let's just put it that way. Chris captured this with his Canon 7D camera, so we got some really clear photographs of the smoke and of this nefarious plane. I would have to say it almost seems like it doesn't have any windows on it. Very strange. Brent, what's your thoughts here?
Yeah, the plane almost looks blacked out, somewhat maybe military, doing experiments in the skies. Yeah, Tom saying that this looks nefarious. By all means, there's something suspicious going on with what we're looking at here. We've seen these kind of sightings before over the years, but nothing this close. These are amazing detailed photos of what we've been looking at over the years without quite the detail that we've been looking for, and finally we got it.
Yeah, we've got the videos from years in our archive of black trails being dispersed by aircraft unknown, and now we have this super close-up, high-definition series of photographs of the culprit itself. A plane dispersing some kind of, who knows what, chemicals, black junk, whatever it is. It just doesn't look right. I got a feeling you guys are going to leave comments below on what you think's coming out of this airplane, and let me tell you, I'm sure it's not going to be pretty. What's inside this?
Yeah, it's a very nasty plane, Blake.
Has NASA just revealed their secret assets, part of the secret space program? Is Mission Control aware of the secret technology? An unknown object captured by ISS cameras. Evidence that was broadcast for 22 minutes on a live stream by NASA.
Anything else? No, that's it. Then I would like to know regarding the cleaning.
NASA's got some explaining to do with what we're sharing with you right now. It's breaking news coming in February 21st, 2020. This was captured just within hours.
On RC, and the folder has the same number as the radiogram. Yes, that's correct. Now, regarding Lister,
We're going to be playing the video. I enhanced it a little bit. I sped it up. The video lasted for about 22 minutes. We actually had to confirm if this was the real deal or not, and we can say that this was actually captured. There's nothing going on with CGI or anything. This is breaking news, and I think what we're looking at is the secret Space Force program in full broad daylight before the cameras of NASA and the ISS program. What are they filming? Why haven't they told us what craft this is? We're looking at this, and it definitely resembles something that's not in our assets.
number 9, flip battery, doesn't have a barcode. Copy. It's the first page of the radiogram.
Wow, this is crazy, Blake. One of the best ones this year from the ISS. I gotta say, there's really no big things that was happening at NASA today. I did a little research, and there was no Dragon SpaceX or any Russian cargo that was heading to the ISS. This was absolutely, this thing came out of nowhere, and what we're looking at is blowing me away, Blake.
Now, you had a question regarding BKO installation.
We're looking at this right now, and we could see from the video from the ISS space station whatever this object is. It looks to be quite large.
Now I have a few reminders that you have.
Yeah, you can see it some distance away from the ISS, and what I do like is that as soon as this object came into view, the cameras actually pointed onto it. There was really no chatter why they did that or what they were trying to look at, but you could tell NASA was taking a closer look on what this was with really no explanation. How big is this thing? I think it's huge. I think it has something to do with probably the size of our space shuttle back in the 80s.
Regarding the radiogram 4838,
The secret space program in full effect, in my opinion. Could this be space debris? I highly doubt it. We're looking at the video as this object accelerates into outer space at tremendous speeds, and it leaves a trail of glowing plasma, green in hue. Whatever it is, it's baffling. I'm going to play it over and over again here just to get a look at this thing. It definitely isn't space debris. There's intelligence behind it. There's something that is intelligent in design. I'm not sure if this is a manned aircraft or something that is maybe a drone.
Yeah, what's incredible is like if you'd have Elon Musk, a Dragon X or a cargo ship from Russia, these things would not be going straight up into space. This thing would be dropping down to Earth. And what we're looking at is doing things that we're not used to. This is something that's so bizarre that we're looking at. It almost resembles the Black Knight.
Hands off to the ISS and the people that were operating the camera to get this footage out. Apparently, this footage was streaming for about 8 to 9 hours. And I looked back and I was able to confirm that at a certain point in the video, this is actually there, but there's been no statements by NASA to explain exactly what this anomaly is. But right away, we could tell it's not conventional by any means. In my opinion, they've pretty much proved that this is possibly the Space Force in effect, but where did the technology come from all of a sudden?
You look at this and it almost looks like it has some sort of shielding. It's almost shaped like a diamond acorn ship. It has symmetry to it. The way it leaves the vicinity, it shows its true character. This is a spaceship, whatever it is.
There was some dialogue during the event of this anomaly, but it was really irrelevant to what was going on in the video stream while it was live. So we're going to play a little bit of it just to get a sense of what was going on. Listen to this.
Pictures are on Earth.
It sounds like an interview between the astronauts and somebody on the ground trying to get some information, but nothing in regards to who's behind the camera, who's filming this, and what their reaction is, and the explanation behind it.
Well, actually, one is still being charged. All the rest charged, during the time of 2 hours, but that particular battery for some reason is still charging. Do you remember, Alex, the number of this battery, standby one?
I think this is a big one, Blake. February 22nd is going to be going down in a day, and I think this is going to be going all over the net from this new discovery on what was just found above our skies in space at the ISS.
we want to thank everybody for joining us tonight right here at Third Phase Moon with the breaking news. It just happened within the past 12 hours, and I want to get your thoughts. What do you think has been shown to you tonight? Is this the secret Space Force? Technology that is yet to be revealed to the public. I think we're going to find out. I don't think NASA's going to tell us, but this is incredible footage that needs to be shared. So share it with your friends and get the word out. Something's going on in space. Is the secret Space Force program making its way around the world?
What's up?
Sightings from within airliners. Portals opening up around the world. And a follow-up to what appears to be NASA's incredible disclosure of what looks to be the secret Space Force program. Let's get to the videos right now, submitted from Adam Davies, captured February 21st, 2020 in Manchester, UK. Watch this.
I've never seen that.
Alright people, buckle up and hold on because it's getting incredible of what's going on over the past few days from NASA, maybe sharing disclosure, and these videos coming out of the UK. We're looking at a side-by-side comparison. This object is so large, it goes behind the clouds. What are we looking at? So much evidence, so many videos coming in. We're getting to it right now. Brett, what's your thoughts right now looking at this?
Holy cow, Blake, this thing's massive. It just shot from the right side of the cloud, and we're going to get very good close-ups of what we're looking at here, and it's massive. Whatever it is, it's showing detail that this is not a blimp, nothing conventional. Whatever we're looking at, in my opinion, is part of, again, the UK revealing their secret Space Force.
We're trying to make out detail of whatever this massive object is. We're looking at this, and you can see it go behind the clouds. Let's back it up. Share it one more time here. A real close-up shot.
Notice the details, Blake. You can see that there's some sort of fuselage in front of this and almost a circumference kind of propulsion behind it. It's hard to make total detail, but looking at it, you can tell it's not one of ours.
Real-time video, the real-time speed. This thing's moving quite quickly in the skies.
The guys on the ground, you could tell, were very excited. They knew they saw something that's not normal.
Probably otherworldly is what we're looking at, or reverse engineered technology. Nothing conventional, nothing that we could see any kind of wingspan or any kind of propulsion coming from this. Again, it's just massive and it's hovering up there. We're going to be supplying the original link so you could see for yourself. A permission granted right here at Third Phase of Moon from the person who shot it in the UK. Let's get to this. A MUFON case. Approximately about 1,500 feet in the air, aboard an airliner, something appears that isn't normal. Watch this. We've got the video. It's a MUFON case, and we're looking at this very closely, and we can't figure out what the heck is going on. Can you give us an answer?
Here's a good slowed down version, Blake, and look at that. It looks like something you would see back in the day, a flying rod. Is this something that's been newly discovered?
MUFON case. Right now, we're trying to figure out exactly what this object could be. I don't think it's a bird or anything kind of streaking across the sky. It's something that almost looks like a rod, but again, in a weird way, it seems that it goes underneath the wing of the craft itself.
Yeah, it's almost doing a avoidance collision. It's pretty wild, and I like it. It looks almost like it's a piece of machinery and organic at the same time.
We're going to get a close-up look. We're doing it frame by frame here, trying to figure out what this is. And I don't think it's a blurry image of any kind of bird streaking across. Whatever this is, it's solid in its nature, and I would imagine it is at least about 12 feet in length. Real-time video, real-time footage of what appears to be something that shouldn't be there.
Yeah, definitely avoidance and collision action going on here. There was an exercise that this thing came too close for comfort, as far as I'm concerned, to a major passenger airliner, and the way it just did a flyby, looking at it, it came so close you could almost touch it.
We don't see any kind of manipulation, any kind of artifact that would reveal CGI. What we're looking at is authentic footage of something that doesn't make sense in the skies. Now, let's get to this. The new video coming in, permission granted, right here at Third Phase Moon. Watch this.
Raven in the woods. Madness. Looks like a UFO land.
Video captured by Rise Lavender. Weird lights in the sky. He's asking if this is some kind of UFO. We've got the original link below so you can take a look at the original video yourself. What's going on? Some kind of concert lights, a party going on, or possibly some people are claiming right now that this is a UFO portal opening up, a dimension in time, a rip in the skies.
Yeah, this is pretty cool footage. He says that this was a forested area, and there's really no really suburban area or concert venues. He does say that could they be a rave? That's a possibility. There's no music coming from this video, really no sound. We do hear him talking, but there's no music of any sort. It does not sound like a party.
It's a great capture, and we're glad to share it with you. Leave us your comments below. Now, let's get to the breaking news that we shared with you last night of the incredible capture by the ISS cameras within the past 24 hours of what looks to be some kind of rendezvous with the Space Force, or a secret Space Force program and its vehicle. And we're looking at it even closer tonight to give you more detail of this anomaly that still NASA has yet to explain to us. The strangeness still continues in our skies. Manipulated weather, a rip in the skies, a weather phenomenon caught on video. A broad daylight sighting with multiple eyewitnesses. What did they capture? Multiple videos capturing an event over the skies. Including an update from NASA and what possibly was captured on February 21st. The videos are lining up, and we're here at Third Phase Moon sharing them with you right now. Roll the first video coming in from Mexico.
Todo el mundo viéndolo. Uy, ¿qué es eso? Y da vuelta y todo.
video that has just been submitted to us via our Facebook. It's making the rounds and we want to get people's thoughts. In broad daylight, I'm trying to get a close-up of whatever this is. It's a little shaky. I want to get your thoughts. Exactly what was captured over Mexico? A metallic flying saucer in broad daylight. We don't see any kind of prop propeller blades. It's not a drone in my opinion. We have multiple eyewitnesses on the ground that seem to be stunned of exactly what's going down here. Brent, is there any kind of CGI going on here? Is there manipulation, or is this object genuinely in the skies?
This week's been pretty exciting on what's really been going down in the skies, and we got a full episode of UFOs that's pretty much hard to explain. What's really happening above Mexico really can't be explained. It really does look like your typical flying saucer, and there's multiple people on the ground. You even notice a radar tower in the vicinity. What's going on? Is this thing checking it out? I like the way people are pulling over on the side of the road observing this event.
An escalation in UFO videos from around the world have been on the rise, and a series of videos captured something huge that struck across the skies just within the past 24 hours, and we're sharing it with you right here at Third Phase of Moon. The multiple closed caption cameras captured the anomaly and shook the residents and stunned people on the ground, left them just standing in awe of what just happened.
We're not familiar with on the color. It's very odd, Blake.
This cobalt blue sphere of light that definitely rocks the Russian skies is still unexplained. What material could have this been made out of? Was it some kind of down UFO? What is going on? With the multiple angles, it's fun to share it right here at Third Phase Moon of exactly what just happened within the past 24 hours. But I want to get your thoughts. Is this some kind of down craft? It's weird that these events pretty much only happen over Russia and these kind of mega sightings over the skies.
I like the way it just stunned those pedestrians on the street, and he stopped straight in his tracks and wanted to take a closer look on what was happening in the skies. Definitely a good call, whoever that was. I'd be observing this very close, and what it is, it could be a celestial object, obviously, but could it be something else? The color amuses me. I like what we're seeing.
Nobody was injured apparently from this, and it's a good thing that whatever this was that crashed or exploded over the skies of Russia, no harm was done. Now, let's get to this. A strange anomaly, strange weather patterns of what looks to be some kind of possible shockwave in the sky. Watch this. Weather manipulation, a distortion in the skies, a ripple of waves, an atmospheric anomaly. What the heck are we looking at? This was captured over Turkey just within the past 24 hours, and we wanted to share it with you. It's circulating, and the opinions going around is there's something that has proven in this video that this possibly could be weather manipulation, HARP in full effect. Or is there another answer? We're going to add some brightness contrast so we can see the ripples, the sound waves, if that's what it is, rock the clouds. Brett, what's your thoughts on this incredible weather phenomenon?
The clarity, and you could definitely see the ripple of waves ripping through the clouds and distorting it.
I pulled this video up and it shows an Atlas rocket from 2010. I'm going to be sharing the original link, permission granted. Is this what's showing what is creating this phenomenon? Some kind of rocket blast, explosions from the area creating a shockwave through the clouds? Or is this some kind of weather manipulation? We have this 2010 rocket from the Atlas creating the same kind of effect, but
yeah,
is this the same thing?
Yeah, it's so cool. This rocket that was captured 10 years ago knocked out a sundog, and you can see the ripple effect. Again, what we're seeing today, what happened in Turkey, I don't think there was a real rocket launch. It could be a percussion blast. We don't know what's going down on the ground there.
The video that we're looking at, with the enhancement that I've done, you can see it. It almost runs through the clouds like an electrical wave. There's a lot of speculation going around on the internet on February 21st, 2020 of what looks to be something out of the secret space program. But now people are stating that they might have the answer to exactly what this object is. We're going to do a follow-up on it. The hypothesis is that there might be a satellite deployment of the CubeSat. But looking at it more closely and more investigation, there was an object on February 21st that was retired, known as the GEM-ICS-EF, a subcomponent of the GEM-ISCS communication systems, and we have the video to share it with you. But is this the same object, or are we looking at something entirely different? We did a little research on the GEM-ICS communication systems, and it wasn't built with a rocket behind it to accelerate it into outer space. There is some subjects in regards to this video that is still unexplained. Brett, what do you think of the new video that we're looking at and the object that we played 48 hours ago?
Yeah, the debunkers are going to go crazy on this. Absolutely. What's going on is information coming in from both sides. And you can definitely see that it goes under the ISS and beyond it, and then it reappears. What's the strange thing is when we look at it, it totally morphed itself into something different. What are we looking at? And the way this thing propels itself at the end really answers the question that this isn't a sat, that it has propulsion and it's going somewhere.
The question remains, is there a secret space program being implemented right now involving alien technology reverse engineered from the 1947 Roswell crash? These are the answers we need to find out. Stay tuned right here at Third Phase Moon. We've got more incredible videos coming in right now. We'll see you real soon.